The new way to reduce metal-to-metal abrasion. It's called Petron Plus, a proven petroleum metal treatment that is not an oil additive, nor does it contain Teflon or graphites, moly, or other potentially harmful solids or chemicals. Petron Plus does not alter the chemistry of your existing lubricant. It works with all petroleum-based or synthetic industrial lubricants and uses them as a carrier to reach metal surfaces that need protection. What this means is Petron Plus treats the metal surfaces, not the lubricant. Petron Plus has one of the highest shear points and exceeds many of the protective properties of common industrial lubricants. It works so well, you have to see it to believe it, which is why we've arranged this laboratory demonstration. We force a Timken test brace and test bearing together on an extreme pressure machine. Notice the energy it takes to run the machine with no load and no resistance. Now we'll add a good motor oil and apply pressure. Resistance increases, and the RPMs drop. Now, look how little it takes to stop it. At 25 pounds of pressure, the motor can't start again. And look at the scarring and wear on the bearing from just this short run. Next, we'll add a top-selling oil additive. Note the readings now. And the bearing is worn just as badly as without the additive. Now let's try the test again. Only this time we'll add Petron Plus to the motor oil. We're at 25 pounds of pressure, where the machine stopped before. We can switch it off, then start it again easily under a full load with Petron. It takes no more amperage to start the machine under a full load than it does with no load at all. And there's only a drop from 5 to 7 RPMs. Now, let's really bear down and see what it takes to stop the motor with Petron Plus in action. We're at 6 times the pressure it took to stop the motor with a good motor oil and a top additive, and the motor's still running, with only a slight increase in resistance and only a drop of 25 to 30 RPMs. Now, let's compare wear. What a difference. That's because Petron Plus is a metal treatment, not an oil additive. Petron adheres to the metal and significantly decreases wear and energy requirements caused by friction between moving parts. Now, we'll take a look at the Petron bearing. Rotate it to an unused spot and test it again. We won't use any lubricant this time. Only the Petron Plus that has permeated the bearing from the first test. Look at the readings this time. We still can't stop the motor, even under maximum pressure. And the energy it takes to operate the machine remains incredibly low. Now let's check the wear and scarring on the bearing again. Maximum pressure was applied, and still the Petron protected bearing shows only minor wear. You've seen how Petron Plus is a petroleum metal treatment designed to penetrate the pores of metal surfaces and provide a lubricating action not possible with other petroleum substances or additives. Petron Plus uses your existing system lubricant as a carrier to reach and penetrate metal surfaces. And it does not alter the chemistry of those lubricants or harm them in any way. It can be used with any synthetic or petroleum-based industrial lubricant. Petron Plus has been laboratory and field tested, certified, and proven safe for use with virtually any type of gasket or sealing material. These tests show that Petron Plus has one of the highest shear points in the lubrication industry, and its protective properties exceed that of most common industrial solid coatings, such as Teflon, graphite, moly, and so forth. Petron Plus is environmentally safe, requires no special handling or storage, and is as easy to use as any petroleum lubricant. It is stable under temperature extremes, working equally well under hot or cold conditions. And in addition to providing long-lasting protection, Petron Plus is extremely anti-corrosive and is moisture resistant.